Hello everybody, this is Hex here, and I'm putting up another World of Tanks video for you people who want to boost your win rates in some ways, any way possible, because some players will chew you out for having a bad win ratio in pretty much any match, in fact. Personally, I think win ratio is a bunch of BS, but a lot of people don't, and to some degree, they're kind of right. In some of these combat situations, a single tank can change the tide of a single battle, and this is showing you how that's possible. I mean, some players in Havoc, they can quite easily change the course of combat throughout the game itself, but for most of you guys, it's just based on if you get a good team or not. But for this strategy right here, I'm going to be showing you how to almost always win on this map. It'll have to be in a fast tank such as the Panzer 1C. It'll have to be in a tier 3 game or so. It might work in higher tiers, but in those you can probably get one-shotted and it's just not as pretty. You don't need a fast tank, either way you'll have to dodge enemy fire. So the key here is trying to get to this little alcove right here on this side of the map. This is basically the only way you're going to survive long enough to spot. Once you start spotting, they'll start coming for you, because most human nature, I suppose, dictates that greed will get you your way, so they'll just start coming. And most of the time, you won't be able to fight all of them off. You'll have to rely on your teammates to snipe them down, but that works fairly well. 1 health, look at that, that's pretty cheap. Anyways, what you want to be going on is you just want to stay in that alcove there, so get some spots in. If you don't see anything, pull up on the ridge, but don't really go out that much. Wait for some of your teammates to come over, and they will. Once you start distracting the enemy team, they'll certainly start coming over and helping you. Either that or just trying to get kills, whatever comes first, I suppose. And you'll need to keep moving. Just keep moving in this little alcove right here, because if they have artillery, that is. Because if they do have artillery, then you're going to need to dodge that fire, or else you're screwed. So, just keep rolling around in this area for now. Get some spots in, and they'll just be dropping like flies. T-18 right there. Don't want to engage that little thing. Too much armor. You'll almost always have a sniping row right there. They're just going to camp, and this is also a very good way to avoid those stalemates, those obnoxious stalemates that always seem to happen on this map. I just got so sick of them, and eventually I found this one strategy. Very key part of it, by the way, listen very closely. You'll have to come at an angle. Going at a straight line will most likely result in your, well, death. You'll just die right off the bat. So always go in an angle. It's much harder for them to hit you, and if your tank is fast enough, they won't be able to time their shots correctly. And if they do shoot you, you probably won't instantly die. You have to be smart about that, though. If they have, like, powerful martyr or something, you don't probably want to go rushing across the field just yet. But this is mainly effective at the beginning of a match, and later on it can work, but I seriously suggest you try at the beginning of a match. But this is a good way to get some spotting in. You can even capture their base. This is actually one of the worst times I've done it. I'm not doing so well right here. This is not good gameplay for me. I've been trying to record a few good videos for you guys. I got another 8 kill in my T8 team. You might want to see. I might put that up. Engine got damaged, but I really don't care. When we're shot and screwed. And we pretty much won already. Probably can't see it because this friggin' Bandicam logo's up there. Pretty obnoxious, but hey, free. And free stuff, I just like free stuff. I'm that kind of person, I suppose. Just don't want to pay for anything. Cheap bastard. Anyhow, you're just gonna wanna stay there. Team will snipe them down. You'll pretty much always win. Here, I'll give you a few bird's eye views or whatnot of friendly tanks right here and see what's going on. This team isn't particularly good, but they're still going to win. They're not very good, because if this is done correctly, you probably won't lose more than 2 or 3 tanks in the process. Yeah, this is a tutorial video. Thank you for watching, of course, as always. Hit the subscribe button and like. Let me think. I might be forgetting something. I probably am, in fact. Let me think here. This also works for tier 1s, but not near as well as the Panzer 1C. It is recommended to use the Panzer 1C. Or if you're using an ELC AMX, you go flying across that and they won't be able to hit you more than likely, and you have good health pool, so you should be fine. Scouts in general work well, but you have to be very fast and maneuverable enough to dodge those shells. If you get tracked out there, you're screwed, which is obvious if you've played this map before. honestly not that good of a map. It can be, I mean, yeah, but it's just a stalemate factor. You'll be camped up there, no one's going to be coming from either side because they'll think they'll get blown to pieces. And to tell you the truth, that's kind of, well, what will happen if you do go rushing across the field. Anyhow, yes, complete and utter annihilation, and wasn't really close. So thank you for watching. Leave a like and subscribe, and I guess I'll be seeing you in the next video I decide to do. See ya.